avoidable blindness in India. Cost-effective diagnosis and intervention can reduce burden of the blindness. The patient workup includes thorough history about diabetes, type of diabetes, duration since which it was diagnosed, the medications for which the patient is on diabetes. The patient's current glycemic control, his lipid profile is also asked for. History of comorbidities, if any, especially hypertension, ischemic heart disease, glaucoma is also asked for. In case of ophthalmic examination, anterior segment and posterior segment examination is done. Diabetes mellitus patients can be categorized into 4 categories, namely the one who have no diabetic retinopathy. Second category would be a non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy. The third would be a proliferative diabetic retinopathy, and the fourth would be ones having clinically significant macular edema. Ophthalmic investigation and photo documentation is done in all cases. In case of no diabetic retinopathy, a 6-monthly follow-up with a tight glycemic control is a mandate. In case of non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy, follow-ups depend based on the categories of NPDR, namely very mild NPDR, mild, moderate, severe and very severe NPDR. In case of proliferative diabetic retinopathy, high-risk categories are identified and management includes anti-VEGF alone or anti-VEGF followed by vitrectomy. In case of clinically significant macular edema, OCT classification is used and management includes anti-VEGF alone or anti-VEGF with a follow-up or anti-VEGF with a vitrectomy with ILM peeling. Follow-ups are done with proper schedule in a proper maintained format. Tight glycemic control with monitoring of complications of diabetes mellitus is needed. Early detection and comprehensive management of every diabetic is a mandate to reduce burden of blindness due to diabetic retinopathy in our country.